Memorization strategies and tips. Memorization, when done correctly, is an effective way of making connections between concepts, principles, terms, and complex ideas. Students who take multiple classes find memorization helpful as a learning technique in retrieving information. Memorization is not helpful when only repeating information over and over without meaningful connections. That type of rote learning usually is not helpful in the long run. So what is memorization? Memorization is a learning strategy that helps expand your working or short-term memory, allowing smooth access to the long-term memory. Before attempting to memorize anything, it's best to read and understand the subject. Engage with the topic or text as much as possible by thinking of examples. The best examples are those that the learner can relate to or imagine. Another way is by active note-taking, where the learner writes notes, reactions, or opinions on the text while reading it. Once you are familiar enough and have a good grasp of the subject or text, it is much easier to memorize. Here are some helpful memory tips and tricks students can practice. Number 1. Write it out. Writing appears to help us more deeply encode information that we're trying to learn because there is a direct connection between our hands and our brain. Try writing your notes by hand during a lecture, or rewriting and reorganizing notes or information by hand after a class. While you are writing out a concept you want to remember, try to say the information out loud and visualize the concept as well. Number 2. Use mnemonics. Mnemonics are systems and tricks that make information memorable. More specifically, mnemonics are tools that help us remember certain facts and large amounts of information. Mnemonics can be songs, rhymes, images, or acronyms. A favorite mnemonic for learning the names of the planets in the solar system is, "My very easy method just speeds up nothing." Another example is, "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally for remembering the order of operations in math." Number 3. Talk to yourself. It may seem strange at first, but talking to yourself or a houseplant about the material you try to memorize can be an effective memory trick. Try speaking aloud instead of simply highlighting or rereading information. And number 4. Link it. Connect the information you are trying to memorize to something you already know. Material in isolation is more difficult to remember than material connected to other concepts. Before memorizing information, learn it first by studying the chapter or passage. I recommend actively taking notes by annotating or creating organization charts. Some of the tips shared might seem strange at first, but make consistent practice part of your study habits, and over time, you will fine-tune your memorization skills and study habits. Also, you don't have to do all the recommended tips. Try at least 3. Stick to the one that works best for you and complements your learning style. Good luck!